All right, continuing on with chapter 2, section 6, we have a couple properties that you have seen before. You don't really realize that it's a property. The cancellation property of addition. If A plus C equals B plus C, then A equals B. If C plus A equals C plus B, then A equals B, meaning all I did here is I canceled out the C's and A is equal to B. We have the same thing with multiplication, the cancellation property of multiplication for real numbers A, B, and non-zero number C. If A times C equals B times C, then A equals B. If C times A equals C times B, then A equals B. And the zero product property for real numbers A and B, A times B equals 0 if, with an extra F. Your math teacher does know how to spell. This means if and only if and only if A equals B or A equals 0 or B equals 0. So one of those has to equal 0 if and only if one of those numbers is 0. So let's move on to another proof and continue our lesson. All right, give reasons for each step. A minus B in parentheses plus B is equal to A. So the first thing we have to look is from here to here. Notice that this became an add a negative and we switched the parentheses. So you might be a little tempted to say associative, but because of that add a negative, this is the definition of subtraction. Get used to that one, you'll see it again. Now, we're moving down. So from here to here, we did reassociate. So this is the associative property. And more specifically, this is of addition. And the next step, notice a negative B plus B. That is the property of opposites. You're getting good at this now. And now we are looking from here to here. When I add anything plus 0, that is the identity property. And this is of addition. Remember the multiplicative identity. And then we have another one of those therefores. Typically, I'll fill this last line in for you. Therefore is usually a symmetric or a transitive. In this case, this is a transitive property. They're telling us, therefore, A minus B plus B is equal to A.